Welcome back to the running experiment. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Altra Torin 7. Right, so I'm going to dive straight in now with the specifications for this shoe, and I'll put them on screen now as well so you can see. So to start with, Altra is obviously famous for zero drop, and this shoe is no different. This is a zero drop shoe. It's got an engineered upper mesh, which by the way seems very well built. I have tried these shoes on and the mesh feels fantastic, very comfortable, sits well on the foot. It's considered a high cushioning shoe and it's got 30mm of stack height. The cushioning is Altra's EGO Max foam. If I hold that up to the camera actually so you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well. This shoe weighs 278 grams according to the website. I have weighed this myself and I believe it was 281 grams. I assume everybody watching this will already know this, but if you don't, the zero drop is just referring to the fact that the heel doesn't have more cushioning than the forefoot. So some shoes will have a raised heel. I'm a big fan of zero drop shoes. If you've watched any of my other videos when I'm in the gym, you'll see that I wear Vivo Barefoots, which are minimalist shoes, fantastic shoes, best shoes I've ever had for the gym. And as far as running goes, I'm a massive Altra fan. I will do some sort of comparison when I'm sharing my opinions with the Escalante 4, because that's a shoe I've done quite a lot of running in. I haven't done any proper running in this shoe yet. I've literally just ran around my house and my garden for 10 minutes. So Altra have got 3 foot shapes available for their shoes as far as I'm aware. They've got the slim fit, the standard fit, and the natural fit. This is a standard fit according to the website. As far as I'm aware, standard fit literally just means regular foot shaped. I've got the Escalante 4s like I mentioned before, and they fit very similar. I will say these feel a little bit more spacious than the Escalante 4s, and they do feel quite a lot heavier. I think the weight difference is only 30 grams when I've weighed them myself, but it's very noticeable. That 30 grams is noticeable. However, this isn't a heavy shoe. It's just that I did notice straight away that they seemed a bit more spacious and a lot heavier. But obviously, the extra weight is to be expected if you've got an extra 6mm of cushioning across the bottom of the shoe. I'll quickly just show you some footage here of me just hopping around. My initial impressions after trying them on and kind of hopping around for a few minutes are that this is a very well built shoe. It feels much more solid than the Escalante 4 and more durable. I think it's more comfortable as well, to be honest. I prefer the extra stability that is given by the thicker sole. I'll go and get my Escalante 4s now and I'll kind of show you what I mean by the stability difference. Okay, so what I mean by stability, and this is, I believe, just because the foam is thicker, but see with this shoe, it does flex, but it requires a lot more effort for it to flex and bend and allow your foot to move, compared to the Escalante 4, which is a lot more flimsy. Now, I have ran a lot in this shoe, so it's probably a little bit because it's worn, but also, like I said, the cushioning is like 6mm thinner. And I actually believe that the EGO foam, which you get on the Escalante 4 versus the EGO Max, I think that the regular EGO foam is actually softer. I can't validate that. I've got no like measurement for the firmness of foam. But yeah, this does feel a lot softer. So I'll hold them both up just so you can see. This shoe, they're both a 9.5, yet this feels, like I said before, a lot lighter and a lot more flexible. I have been using the Escalante 4 as my daily trainer for a little while, and to be honest, it is a very good shoe. But upon trying this on, I have to say this is, at least initially, the best running shoe I've ever put on my foot, to be honest. This is all just my initial opinion, and it is very hard to say for certain. But I'm very confident that this is going to now become my daily trainer for the majority of my runs. I know that was a very short video and probably not the most informative. This is the first time I've ever tried to review a shoe, or do any review for that matter. But I'm putting it out there right now. This, I think, is possibly one of the best running shoes ever made. And I wouldn't say that lightly. I've tried hundreds of running shoes on over the years. I used to wear Brooks. I've actually got a pair of Brooks still, the Hyperion. This is better than that straight away. Like, I've tried it on and it's immediately better. Anyway, I hope that this has helped. There's obviously hundreds of reviews on this shoe on YouTube. I'm just trying to give you my opinion and sort of explain how it feels, because I know it's hard to make a decision for a running shoe without actually trying the shoe on yourself. So I'm just trying to get you into sort of my headspace. I will say the shoe looks a lot different in person than it does on the website, and if you like me, the way the shoe looks also affects whether you're going to buy it. It's not just outright performance. I know that sounds very vain, but that is the truth. Anyway, I really hope this has sort of helped inform you and helping you make a decision on what might be the best daily trainer for you, at least between the Escalante and the Torin. My recommendation for a daily trainer across the board, if you're sort of running any distances from 5k to half marathon, I'm probably going to suggest this shoe. If this has helped you make a decision, or you've just enjoyed the video, then you could always give me a like, would be very much appreciated. Alternatively, if you want to share your opinions on this shoe, if you've got one yourself, or you want to ask some questions about the shoe, then by all means leave a comment down below and I will try my best to get back to you. Also, if you want to see more reviews, let me know down below as well, and I'll see what I can do. I'm looking at doing a review on the Escalante 4 because I've done a lot of running in them, and also I'd love to review this. This is the Coros Pace 3, probably the best running watch you can buy. If you've got a Garmin, put it in the bin. If you've got an Apple Watch, sell it. Buy a Coros Pace 3, and then you can buy a house with the difference, with the money that you've got back from your Apple Watch. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.